So we are here on question 2. It says create a scatter plot that illustrates how quarterly sales is influenced by training hours. It says include proper axis title on your graph, includes the regression equation, and R squared value on your graph. Now, we have this. Identify the response dependent and explanatory. I have selected the first one, first option from the drop down. Now, I have come to the conclusion that these are right answers, and we are going to try to find the value, right? So what do we do first? We come to data, and we're going to select quarterly sales and training hours. We want to first select the X, so we know where it's based out of, and then the Y, which is quarterly sales. So we have training hours as the X. We copy, come to Q2, and we paste it, right? Then we come to quarterly sales, we copy that, come to Q2, and then we paste them. Perfect. So after that, with that being said, what we're going to do is select these two, including the title, and we are going to insert a box plot, a scatter plot, sorry. So in this case, it would be something like this. Right? So first thing we're going to do is the axis titles with this, the X being, with the X being the training hours, right? Perfect. Now we're going to come to add a chart element, and then we're going to put vertical title. And here we're going to put quarterly sales. Now, what do we want to do? We want to press on one of these, the one that selects various dots, and go to Format Data Series. Oh, sorry. Not right there. We come to Add Trend Line. We go to Linear. And in this case, we select these two as we can move it. And we have the regression equation and the R squared value, right? So this first part is pretty much done. So what is the value that goes right here? It should be 344.3. And if we do it like that, we go to answers, and as we can see in Q2, we have done it correctly, right? So now we go back to Q2, and it starts by saying, what is the value of the slope? We go to equals slope, and we do first the Y, which would be this part. We select all of it, press comma, and then we go to X, which would be training hours. Press enter, and we have got the first one. The intercept, same thing, equal intercept. Gonna ask for the Y first. So we go to the top. We select the end part. We press comma and then go to X. we would press enter, enter. Oh, sorry about that. We're gonna come back here, select from L2 down. So it says minus 565, and we check here and it is correct. Now we go back to the fact of quarterly sales, and it says what proportion of variability, and we're gonna do RSQ, the square, right? And it's gonna ask first for the Y, so we go to Y, select everything, go all the way down, come check that that is pretty much done, comma, then we are going to select training hours. We check that and it says 0.695. We go here and it is correct, 100%. We go to Q2. It says the predicted the correlation between quarterly sales and training hours. We do equals correlation, correl. Says 1 and 2. This doesn't matter in this case, so we just select one first, press comma, and select the other. Got it? 8.3. Come to answers. All right, let's do this again. Just gonna check real quick. Back in time. We're gonna press equal, correl. We're going to select the first one, comma. Then we're gonna go to the second one. Press enter. We go up, it says 834. Check the answers. That is correct, right? Now, we go to Q2, and then it asks quarterly sales for a customer. What is the predicted quarterly sales? So what do? We press 344.3 times 40, right? Minus 2565.3. And that should give us 11,206,700. We check and that is correct. Then we come down. This one is easy. All we're going to do, it says what is the residual for the customer in the previous question in his quarterly sales. If they were 11,724. We're going to press equal 724 minus, and it would give us a 517. We check that is correct. And now what do? It says determine the p-value and conclusion. So what do we do here? We are going to insert. We are going to insert a pivot table. Oh no, not in this case. We're going to data analysis. We are going to ANOVA single factor. And we are going to select which one out of all of these we want, right? We got the summary output as we do regression. And we select these values right here and we do the regression. So in this case, it automatically gives you, it comes as a general, and it gives you the E. To convert this to a number, you just come here to number on the home page, press number, and it is 0. In this case, our p-value is 0. And since the trading hours is a significant predictor of quarterly sales, right? We go to answers, and this is completely correct. As we can see here, Q2 is correct.